Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. In today's video we're going to be unboxing a new washing machine for a change. This machine is going in the place of the WMA62, but the WMA62 is still staying, it's just going to be under the workbench now. The reason why I'm doing that is because the new machine matches the tumble dryer that's on top of it, so it kind of makes sense for it to go there. But without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. So a few hours have passed and the new machine's just arrived. I've put the WMA62 under there and I've kind of moved and sorted the machines out so I can put this one in the new spot where the WMA62 used to sit. I think we're gonna unpack it and see what it's like. It's made in Italy, this one is. It says made in Italy, not Poland, like the other ones I believe are made in. So I don't really think that matters too much, but it'd be interesting to see the insides of this as well. I would take the lid and the back off just to kind of get a bit of an idea of what it looks like and what motor it uses, to see whether or not it's got the plastic one and the active care pump. As a lot of people have said, that apparently this will have the active care pump because it's a 11 kg washing machine. Well, 11 kg Hotpoint, should I say. So I'll put this on the tripod and we'll start to unwrap it and we'll see what the machine's got to offer. Unfortunately, it is very tight for space in here, so I'm gonna have to just try and get most of the, clipping and snipping in shot, but it's like I say, it's hard to do when you haven't got much space, as my phone's near enough to the shed wall, well, relatively close because it's on a tripod. Let's just rip this open. Good bit of wood, can use that for something, I'm sure. Right, the worst bit. Well, actually, you know what? We'll take a look inside the drum quickly and we'll see what's in there, because I believe it's got some sample detergents and all that. So let's open this up, like so. Pull ratchet door, standard on these new ones, and get a hose, and you get obviously your instructions, energy label. This one's A rated. Get a pod by the looks of it, and obviously your instructions and how to remove certain things and all the wash programs. And you get the 10 kg drum, and it feels like it might have the plastic motor. I might be wrong because it's got spin brake. But obviously the drum won't move because the transit bolts are still in, but the drum is a very decent size, to be fair. That's part of why I wanted this. Door seal, it's the newer type, I believe. Then you've got your phone number and all that there for warranty or service. You can use the QR code to go to the website. I actually done that with my tumble dryer. It's quite helpful. Well, I didn't actually phone them up, but I kind of scanned that and it does take you to the website. And you can kind of, see when the machine was made, and well, it's got all these codes, I believe. Or actually, I don't know, it might be wrong. I'll have to try that out because my one's got the old sticker actually. I've already scanned this one on my tumble dryer. Stickers aren't really pushed down very well on this. Right, there you go. So that's all them codes and all that. I have to say, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I love the smell of a new washing machine. It is quite nice, to be honest. I know it's going to sound really random, but I don't know, it's one of them distinctive smells, I suppose, really, isn't it, from when they come from the factory. But yeah, that's the drum. Let's close the door up. So the next thing I think I will do then is actually have a bit of a look under the lid and all that, just to kind of see what it looks like before I get it off the polystyrene base, as I can for now, as I need to obviously remove the transit bolt still. So we'll quickly do that. So after taking the top off, this is the inside of it. It's got a date on the drum of I don't know if that's going to be the 14th, because it's obviously, I would have thought there'd be a 0 before it, of, what's that, July 2022. So this drum's actually quite old, which is a bit bizarre. But then on the pressure switch, we've got a date of 28th of the 5th of 24, meaning this year. So I don't know if the drum's already 2 years old. I mean, it's a bit bizarre if that is the case, but we've got the concrete weight with the weird screw springs that hold it on, and then you've got your springs either side, which haven't got spring clips, ironically, which is a bit concerning, but you know, everything's pretty much standard. It's got vents like here in the soap drawer, which my Smart never had, but I think that's quite a good idea because it hopefully prevent mold if someone's, you know, keeps the drawer closed, but I don't normally tend to. I normally leave the drawer jar open. You've got a black plastic pulley, motor down there, which we'll have a look in a moment. And then you've got your PCB, your suppressor there, your wires going to your water valves. It's quite straightforward, really, as expected, really. I mean, they haven't really changed much over the years, apart from obviously the design on the front and all the models, really, I think. But yeah, no, it's alright, I suppose. We'll put the lid back on and we'll take a look in the back and see what motor it's got, and whether or not it's got a active care pump, as loads of people have been telling me it's got. So this is inside the back of the panel then. We've got the horrible plastic motor with obviously the element there, and then we've got a pipe coming from there. I don't know if I can get my phone in there, going from there down to a little pump down the front, so it has got the active care sort of pump. I don't know if you can just about see there by the shock absorber, if my phone will focus. Then we've got a, you know, the motor, and then we've got the PCB, which is, you know, the normal standard one you get on these, and obviously this as well. Very standard Hotpoint stuff. I'm a bit disappointed it's got the plastic motor, unless this has got the better programming where it doesn't do the super long slowdown. I guess we'll find out. But like I said, I'm surprised. I didn't really expect it to have the active care type pump on it, but then again, I guess everyone was telling me it was going to. But I don't understand why they put it on the bigger drum models like the 10 kilo and the 11 kilo. I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be because as the drum's so big, it helps mix the detergent up before it goes. Well, it will be in the drum, but it helps mix it up as it's got obviously such a large drum. And if you've got a large amount of washing there, you want the soap to be distributed evenly. What voltage is that element then? Let's have a look. Focus. Oh, it's the right way on this one, unlike the Hoover. Where is it? 1700 watt. That's quite decent, I suppose, compared to like other ones like a 1300 watt in a Hoover. Well, that Vision Tech that I've got in the garage at the moment. Because I've only put it out there for now, just so I have a bit of space, obviously, to unpack this and put this in its place. There's your sticker with all the codes on as well on the back, made in Italy, NSWM1146 UK. Very standard stuff, as expected. Well, I don't like how my phone don't focus. Anyways, let's remove these transit bolts, as obviously if you don't remove these, the washing machine will go run away, and I don't really want that to happen, and I'm not that type of a person to be an idiot and forget to take them out, as a lot of people do. So let me put the back on, and then we'll remove these and plug it in, and guess, actually no, we remove it off this polystyrene first, as obviously it needs to come off of that. So give me a moment and we'll get that done. Right, okay, so let's remove these transit bolts then. I've taken it off the polystyrene first because obviously I want to make sure the drum can, you know, move around freely and there's no polystyrene trapped underneath it. Although I could, you know, tilt it back, I suppose, which I will, and just make sure there's no polystyrene underneath. So let's remove these. Let me get a wrench or something on that. Pliers, sorry. Might make it come off a bit easier actually with it. No, it's going to be a bit of a tough one. Give me a moment. So I don't really want to put a screwdriver against it either, because that will just damage it. There we go, I think it's coming out now. There we go. You can see the amount of pressure, I suppose, it's been put on it. It's like bubbled up from where it's kind of obviously on there so tight. We'll put the caps on in a minute. We'll just remove all the other ones first. And that's all the transit bolts out, so we need to put the caps over them. Dust caps, I think they're called. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but we'll get them out of the packet. Right, so here they are, these little caps we put over the holes, and obviously you can remove them if you ever need to put the transit bolts back in for whatever reason. Like so, they're a bit hard to get in, I think. Quite flimsy these are, I don't really like them. Compared to the older ones, they weren't so bad. There you go, that's one in. Right, that's the second one in. Move you down. Right, let's put the third one in. And then let's put the fourth one in. Straightforward. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, no, the older design was a lot better. It was only like 2 clips, and they weren't as flimsy as these, but then again, they suppose they do cheap out these days, don't they? Right, that's that one in. While we're at it, we might as well look at the instructions and whatnot and what you get with it. So the first one we get, well, first thing we get, obviously how to remove the transit bolts and how to install it all correctly. Don't need to do that. Well, I don't really need to read that because I already know how to install a washing machine. More instructions about safety and how to install again, I believe. I'm kind of looking it at back to front. Well, you should look at this first, obviously, how to install, well, you know, all the instructions of when the machine gets removed from the delivery truck, or I don't know. It's just first glances of when you get the machine out of the packet, actually, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know you can tell I never read these, but there you go, that's that. Then you've got the instructions with all the wash times and cycles and all that. You can pause that and obviously read. First cycle, you need to run an auto clean, which I will do. And it should obviously say inside all the cycles and all that. Actually, wait, what was that bit of paper about? Oh, it's just how to clean the soap drawer, which is quite handy, and how to clean the filter. And then we've got the, you know, the care plan covers, I believe, and that's how much it costs. I don't know if these, the payments have changed over the years. They might have probably gone up. after the whole cost of living crisis, but I probably won't do that. Then you've got your guide to Hotpoint, whatever the hell that means. Don't really think it means much to me. It's just, you know, advertising W Pro cleaner stuff and parts and accessories, which I won't need. Then we've got the warranty card, which I'll fill out and obviously send the warranty off for it. And then we've got we've got 3 pod samples, and we've got some unstoppables. Actually, let me open it up. Let me have a bit of a look. Oh, that's quite interesting then. So we get, oh wow, we get quite a bit actually. So we get some Lenore Outdoorable Spring Awakening, which I quite like. I do use that myself. We've got some scent boosters, which is quite handy. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 aerial platinum pods, which is quite a bargain actually, to be fair. And then here it says, for more information on the aerial and Lenore, scan below the QR code. But this is kind of what I always use, the Lenore Spring Awakening, so I quite like that. Let's put that aside, and then we've got the 2 energy labels, which they come with for some reason. I don't understand why, but I'm going to put one of these on the side of the washing machine just because I can. You see obviously 11 kg, 4 hours for an eco wash, 54 litres, 76 decibels, which ain't too bad, and B, spinning efficiency, so that's quite decent. Then you've got your drain hose attachment, which I won't need, and a little thing for the soap drawer that always goes missing when people have these. So you get quite a decent bundle of stuff, to be fair. But yeah, no, we'll probably get it installed now then, and we'll give it the first wash cycle, which is an auto clean, as it says in the manual. That's what you're meant to do. I might do a test spin video first, but I'll probably do that in a separate video to this one. So let me sort all this complete mess out, because obviously I've got all this I need to put away, and this is where the machine's going to go. So let me sort that all out, and then I'll come back. Right, let's quickly attach the cold water on the inlet, obviously, because if you haven't got this on, it won't fill up. That would help a lot. There we go, almost put it in without the cold water on. I'll be filling it manually like the old days if I didn't have that on, which I don't want to do. So it's all installed now, and I've already done an auto clean. Unfortunately, the footage what I filmed of doing the auto clean has got corrupted, so I can't actually include it in the video. But I've done a few washes in it as well, and I have filmed one of the washes. It was a delicate cycle, then I did a mixed cycle after it. So them videos will be out soon, not the mixed cycle, the delicate cycle, but there will be videos of the other cycles coming soon, as I plan to use all of them and maybe try and find the right cycle that I want to use for my day-to-day laundry. As I don't actually mind it, to be fair, it's okay. I thought I was going to hate it a lot more, seeing how rigid fixed the cycle times are, especially with the rapid option and the limiting of spins when you select it. But I'll probably do my first impressions of it soon, so stay tuned for them. But yeah, I probably will see you in whatever video I upload next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.